I just know Call of Duty talks about the game way ahead of time. Fucking
Yeah.
Rockstar, they revealed their shit. That shit ain't coming out like 3 years from now. 2
Yeah.
years.
Yeah, but it's different. It's a little bit different, bro. See, like with Activision, with the Call of Duty developers, Infinity Ward has two big studios, Infinity Ward and Raven Soft. Or what was it called? Infinity Ward and what's the other one called that made Vietnam and the zombies for the first time?
Treyarch.
Treyarch.
Yeah.
So they got Trey shit and Infinity shit, and both combined is over 3,000 developers. It's easy to get leaked. With Mortal Kombat, I believe the studio has about 300 people. So, or maybe a bit more actually, because they are working at Warner Brothers on different games. But NetherRealm is a separate entity, right? If Sony were to buy all of NetherRealm Studios, so Ed Boon and all the employees, the company, they don't have the IP. Isn't that weird? Because Warner Brothers owns that shit. Dude, it's fucked up. So we were lucky. We got another Mortal Kombat in 2010, which is one of the best MKs. Well, the most fun MK ever, right? Like a love letter to fans. Well, because this deal was made, you could say it's like a deal with the devil. You're allowed to live a little bit longer, but we own your soul. Like as cringe as fuck. But like that's literally what it is. You can live a bit longer, but we're gonna have your dick. And if you want to put it into something, well, that's fine, but not without us. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's fucked up. Now, I did hear people say, like, actual people in the industry that know shit that don't really go around showing their muscle, like, look what I know, that there is a possibility with all Ed Boon has bought up the internal IP. So if Ed Boon goes, Mortal Kombat goes. But I don't know how accurate those facts are, man, until I don't even think Ed Boon will ever come out publicly and state that as a fact, because he has under the eye of Warner Brothers the people that basically saved them after they went bankrupt. So, but yeah, the Game Awards, and I think Mortal Kombat Onslaught for mobile is going to be a 2 out of 10, maybe if they're lucky 2.5 out of 10 for two websites. I mean, seriously, man, this is the worst idea. Like, the gameplay in that game is fucking trash, dude. Like, the story they put into mobile, like, Draman's mask now is like the key to everything, bro. Draman is a fucking jobber. Like, he smells like shit and has flies around him. Like, it's literally a corpse. But I've seen some of the cutscenes, bro, and they're like forcefully like changing certain how do you call it? Forcefully changing up certain story elements. Which, I mean, I don't really give too much of a shit anymore about Mortal Kombat story because I've been with them, like, I'm 35, man. I've had the original story and it's still the best. Yeah. But, like, it's like they're fucking catering towards, like, I don't know, somewhat woke-ish fucking bullshit, man. Yeah. So, I wonder, man, and the monetization in that mobile game? Holy fuck. That's some predatory shit. That makes EA look like a bunch of pussies. Like, I'm not even messing. Like, I saw the prices of, like, coins and shit, like, when I was pausing the videos. Like, what the fuck, man? So, hopefully, that shit, because do you guys remember that shit in Mortal Kombat 11 when it launched?
What about it?
That you could buy those crystals and shit and all that? It looked like a fucking loot box fighter, man. So, it's like, yeah, you don't remember that shit?
Yeah.
So, and I remember people like complaining hardcore about it. I complained about that shit, but like I think they might have been like, so there's two possibilities. One, they were like, oh fuck, like we shouldn't do this anymore because people are like hella pissed about it. So let's make a mobile game. Let's just monetize the fuck out of that. Or two, you're monetizing the fuck out of the mobile game and they don't give a fuck and they're just gonna do it again in the console game, dude. That's gonna suck, man. Like, and the grind will be extreme, up the mountain, like steep as fuck to grind for like items and shit. I think if that is the case, man, dude, I really wonder because loot boxes are banned in my country. Really? So yeah, so the Belgium, I don't live in Belgium, but I live in the Netherlands. But the Belgium government and the Netherlands government banned loot boxes a couple of years back after the whole Battlefront 2 fiasco.
Yeah.
And I wonder, man. Maybe we're lucky and we're getting a version when there ain't no loot boxes, but then what are you gonna do? Like grind for like 600 hours to get like original Jack's arms, you know? Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have to wait. We've got some good games coming. God of War. What's it called? Yo, Warzone 2.0 for free on the 15th. Or when is that? When is that? When is that again? Isn't it the 18th?
I think so.
Oh shit. I'm not gonna spend a penny, man. As much as I like the Call of Duty beta with the hostage rescue shit, never ever sending them a fucking penny, man. These people, dude, with their skill-based AIDS making, like what? What in the fuck? Why the fuck would they do that? Bro, Call of Duty needs to go back to Call of Duty 4, man. Like, there was no skill-based matchmaking. It was so much more fun. You could literally drop into a lobby having a 0.1 KD and play with like the best of the best on accident, you know? You get your ass stretched. But these days, like, you get put into, you win like 4 matches in a row, you get put into a lobby where there's these kids, bro, with their scuffed controllers and their sweaty armpits and their Xanax and their Dorito greasy fingers, dude. 780 no scopes from like half a mile away. Like, what? Nah, man. You're not, dude, I've seen you play it. You don't, but you got it, right?
Which game?
Modern Warfare 2.
Yes.
You didn't
like
feel that shit when you were playing good? Eventually, like, the people you were up against, man, it was like it was like they're playing for their fucking lives depended on it.
We got the 8 p.m. Eastern and I'm out. Shit.
I know one thing, man. God of War, and then Callisto Protocol, and then in that week, we're going to get the Game Awards.
And Resident Evil 2.
Is that enough time for them to even like get awarded Game of the Year?
I mean, but they're probably gonna get like some. I'm not, dude. I can't say this on Twitch because I don't want your channel getting a problem, but it's a curse word because they're effing, you know, ethnics and like in their video game design, pushing their agenda on shit. And our boy Jeff Keighley is a good man, but he's like he needs these corporations, so they're gonna like. How should I put it? We all of us here in this voice chat, we all think Mortal Kombat 11 is dog shit, right?
Right.
For a very valid reason. For a valid
100%.
I hear like Spawn. I like Spawn.
Yeah. Okay. I'll give him that. Spawn was fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie. But now watch Spawn. Everybody hyping up Spawn. 5 people are still playing him. Then in MK12, we're gonna get one DLC pack. It's gonna have 1 Mortal Kombat character and 5 guest characters.
He said 5 people
Like, how many
still
people
playing.
played Rambo? Like, seriously. Y'all hated RoboCop when the nigga came out. You know?
Oh man,
I was so mad when they fucking wasted a slot on that shit. I was like, you serious?
the only DLC character I was really hyped for was Shang Tsung and Rain. And when Shang Tsung came out and the variations were still what do you call it, locked? I was like, the fuck is this shit? And then Rain came out. I was like, all right, it's over now. And then I play with Rain. I'm like, what the fuck? This is like a baby version of Rain, dude. Like, what the hell did they do with him? Like, anyway, like, so I think MK11 is, or maybe might get an award, but it would be really weird to me because MK11 came out like 40 years ago. So, yeah. Maybe they'll give MKX award for longest lasting, most hype Mortal Kombat. I don't know.
Why don't people talk about Street Fighter 6?
Oh, I think they will. I do think we'll get something at the Game Awards, man. That game is amazing, dude. It's like Street Fighter mixed with MKX without the blood. Like you got like this, yeah, dude. Like the fucking combo system in that game is fucking insane, dude. Like Guile can do up to like 50 hits, Ken can do up to like 40 hits, and that's not even like, well, that is including their critical art, but critical arts are normally only like outside of Chun-Li's are only like 6 hits. Like you can rush, what it's called rush drive. It's basically like the run meter in Mortal Kombat, but instead of canceling it only once and half of it is gone, you can cancel it like depending on how powerful your move is or your hit. You can cancel it. You can cancel any move with rate. Yeah, with rush drive. It is truly awesome, man. Like it's so cool, and you can hit characters like floating somewhat. Not like an MKX, but there is some floating juggling going on, but it's pretty limited. But not as limited as in 5, you know, where you can only use 1 EX, you know? Yeah. It's man, it's fucking crazy, dude, the combos I've seen. I was like, what the yeah, I have a feeling when I saw that NetherRealm really needs to step their game up combo-wise, man. Because it's unbelievable to me that they made such strides forward with comboing from MK9, and then they went back to the prehistoric ages, you know, with 11. Yeah, and then Street Fighter coming out somehow, like allowing you to do all these crazy juggles and shit, and I'm just like, holy fuck.
You know, like, I've seen a lot of people don't know how to do combos.
Yeah. I mean, have you seen the Mortal Kombat 11 demographic? The only combo they know is pick Jade and down 2. Like grab down 2, grab, or down 1, although they nerfed the down 1s in MK11 a little bit, didn't they? On block. Yeah. Yeah. I'm still seeing people get hit by Jades down 2 full screen. I'm just like, how the hell does that even happen, man? It's a silly game, man. It contradicts itself, but it's oh yeah. Yeah, I was already gone when she came out. I only came back for Shiva. Just to fuck, because I didn't give a fuck anymore because it was a piece of trash anyway. Yeah. So I just down upped everybody, man, and the amount of salt messages I got in like 3 months, dude, was like over 400 or so. Dude, it was insane. So I did play against a few Sindels, but man, like, ass character, man. We'll see. We'll see. There's just. I got a little bit worried when I saw the gameplay of Onslaught, and I'm seeing like a literal copy-paste of Quan Chi MKX model, and then I see Jade and Kitana and Melina from MK11. I'm just, oh my god, man.
You know how many spoilers are going around right now for God of War?
Oh yeah, dude. Best not to look at anything, man.
They're everywhere.
Yep. Yeah, some.
No reaction streams, no time soon.
Yeah, there's a lot of God of War shit going on now.
I want to play that shit so bad. That's all I can think about.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good game, man. It's gonna be good, dude. Like 100%. Bro, there's a big chance you put that shit in your PS4, your PS4 explodes, man. I'm not like, you know, just saying. I remember putting God of War 1 in my fucking PS4, dude. Sounded like it was gonna take off to Hawaii, dude. Like, shit.
Right?
But
PS4 since like 2016, so I'm like,
all right. You keep it clean, man. You know, vacuum that bitch a little bit, stick it in every hole, you know, make sure it's clean. I'm serious, man. It will help, dude. It will help. If you take the dust out, man, it doesn't need to, you know, push out so much hot air, man. And opening up like a 6-year-old PS4, bro, it's not a hard, bro. You can do it. Just gotta look it up on YouTube. You can break anything, man. As long as you don't pull any cables, you'll be fine, man. Make sure it's not plugged in when you do it.
Don't pull any cables.
Yeah, man. Cleaning out that PS4, man. Opening that bitch up, still plugged in, just pulling it on the cables to hold it up. Man. Yo, but did you guys read that about God of War? That's not a spoiler, by the way, but the combat and shit.
Yeah, I read it. What?
it's gonna be more. It's gonna be as brutal, or maybe more than God of War 3, 2, 1 Ascension. You can actually like rip heads off now. You can like pull characters like, you know, in God of War 2000. When was it? 18? Yeah. Like, you know, Kratos would like smack that axe in that bitch right in the shoulder and then like pull him apart. Bro, these dudes are made out of weird candle wax and ball sack skin. I don't know, man. It didn't look like, it looked like a piece of wood, you know, like. But now you have like, oh, bro, he rips off arms and shit, and then smacks their heads off with like their own arms, and he has like the who has the brutality, who has the fatality again, where they push the head into the stomach of the character. Yeah. You literally, dude, I've seen it. It's not a spoiler. I've seen a gameplay clip where Kratos grabs this fucking enemy and grabs him by the top of his bald dome and just pushes his head like all the way down to his ball sack, dude. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy, man. Oh man, that's something I did miss, man.
One of my favorite kills were from the last God of War was when you were fighting the big wolf motherfuckers that would just walk around. You know what I'm talking about?
Shit.
The wolf looking motherfucker. Yeah, it's like werewolf.
Is this
It's 2018.
2018 God of War?
Yeah.
No, wait. Let me look this up.
Well, like.
Oh wait, the one where he snaps their necks.
No, he like grabs their mouth and rips them in half, like all the way down to their waist.
Yeah, well, yeah, no, I remember now. Yeah.
Probably like my favorite kill.
Yeah, but they have that one in the next one, but it looks way more gory. Like you see like the insides of these creatures and shit. Like it's way better, man.
Yeah.
So it's like, damn, dude, because when they announced like the producer and like the team, bro, and I was checking on Twitter a little bit, I was like, man, everybody got 65 pronouns and shit. I'm like, man, this shit's gonna be woke as fuck, man. It's gonna be Kratos gonna smother a bitch with a pillow, you know. But then I'm hearing this news and I'm like, god damn, I have mistaken, man. Like this is gonna be awesome, man.
Do you think? What'd you think of Elden Ring?
What?
What did you think about Elden Ring?
Oh man, I'm already busting, man, when you said that name.
Okay, so
it's one of the best games I've ever fucking played, dude. It's amazing.
Okay. And I agree.
Amazing.
100% agree. Now, do you think God of War has a chance of beating that for Game of the Year?
No. As much as I love, dude, I didn't even know if I would like 2018 God of War. I think God of War is going to be like one of the best games in like the last, since the first God of War, yeah. But like, I don't know, man. Elden Ring, dude, like, I guess it's two different demographics, right?
Yeah.
Like you like to get your hiney spanked, you know, by some dominatrix bitch, you know, or you want to be a dad and help your son through like hardships, man. Like it's two different. Like you're into BDSM or you're into caretaking, you know. Like I do think it's two different demographics.
Yeah, it is for sure.
But I am into both, so I don't mind getting my booty spanked. I always come back for more, man. Finished Bloodborne on a bongo drum, so.
Oh shit.
Not really, man. I'm just fucking. But yeah, dude, I love Bloodborne. I love Sekiro, you know. And if you love those games, man, you love Elden Ring, dude.
Yeah.
I see the gore he was talking about.
Oh yeah.
I love
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I don't even want to see nothing till I play the game.
It's just God of Combat. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that son was Horde. Oh, that sub.
Fuck, man.
And then Callisto Protocol comes out in December.
Damn, dude, I just want to yell, man. That's how excited I am to play it, dude. Like, I am fucking excited for it, man. Yeah, Callisto, dude, dude. Oh, man. Fuck, man. Like,
we'll be. I think we'll be able to pre-download God of War in 2 days.
Oh, I don't know. I'm getting a disc version, dude. Like,
yeah. I mean, you're getting it early, so. But yeah, literally for everybody comes out next Wednesday. So we really don't have that much, longer to wait.
I'm not saying that I'm some sort of a god or anything, but if everybody just do what I do, if I have the game early, just enjoy it and not spoil it. Not even if people want to know, just don't say shit, because if you tell one person, man, the other people are gonna hear it. So I'm just gonna enjoy it in peace, whop it out and just fucking enjoy that shit, Like, yeah.
You gonna play it on Give Me God of War?
I ain't gonna. Huh?
Yeah.
Not for love.
God of War, man.
You gonna play it on Give Me God of War?
Sorry, what did you say?
I said, are you gonna play it on Give Me God of War?
I don't know, man.
You heard me.
Shit, dude. I want to finish the game before fucking Mortal Kombat 12 comes out, man. I don't know, man. I always play the God of War games on normal difficulty. And I did actually play, I completed God of War 3 and God of War Ascension. No, God of War 3 on the hardest difficulty and Ascension on normal. But like, I don't know, man. If it's platinum, I mean, lately I've been, with my free time, I've been trying to platinum some games. I just recently platinumed Control, which
I'm thinking about doing that myself. I want to get 100 platinums.
Oof, it's hard, man. It's hard, dude. Give Me God of War is fucking savage as fuck, dude.
I did it already on 2018, so I ain't.
Oh man, isn't that where you die in like 2 hits or 1 hit?
What's good, Lomi? Absolutely.
Jesus.
What was I about to say, man? We was talking about God of War.
Yeah, Callisto Protocol. Yeah, dude. So, normally, fuck Need for Speed, man. But I bought Heat and Need for Speed Heat like a couple years back, and I gotta say, I mean, I'm not saying it was worth $60 when I paid for it, but it was definitely better, way better than the other Need for Speeds before that. Like, yeah, and then, dude, after what I've seen from Need for Speed Unbound, like, it's like, you said you weren't in the racing games and shit, but like, I love like, Need for Speed Underground, in those games, man. Like, I used to be somewhat in the tuning culture, like back in the day when I got my cars and shit. I pimped out my own shit like for thousands of bucks, dude. And like, dude, I can't wait, man. I've seen some customizations options in that game, man, and it looks lit, dude. It looks fucking lit, man. And then it's only PS5, dude. Isn't it? Yeah, it's PS5 only, isn't it? Yeah. Like PS5 and Series X. So I'm excited for that, man. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, man. Callisto Protocol, dude. That's definitely a game, man. From what I've seen, it's gonna be like the Dark Souls, Dead Space, man. It's gonna be difficult as fuck, supposedly. Like with the dodging mechanic and shit.
Yeah.
It has some serious, like, you really need to know what the fuck you're doing, and you can get your, gonna get like impregnated and shit by like tentacles and shit, like all this.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah, I can't wait for that, man. Fuck. Too many good games, man. Too many. Like January, bro. Like, what do we have? Dead Space. Then we got what? February. We got Dead Island 2. Yo.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that, dude. You played the first one?
Yeah. I liked it.
And let's see what else we got in February. We got some more. I don't know. Oh yeah, that Marvel Midnight Suns game. I love those kind of games.
Tell me about the Dead Space. I gotta try it out. I ain't never played it.
We got Diablo 4 coming out next year too.
Oh fuck yeah, dude! Resident Evil 4 remake, Silent Hill 2 remake. There's a Parasite Eve remake in development at Squaresoft.
I don't know how you feel about the Black Myth Wukong.
Oh yeah, no, well, dude, what's that one game? Not Wukong, but it's something long.
I think it's
long,
long.
whatever the fuck, man. Yeah, Wo Long. Dude, did you try that shit?
No, it looked cool though.
It's like a more linear Elden Ring. Like Demon Souls, Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Dude, these bitches announced that shit. Guess what? March, bro. I'm like, dude, have you seen my wall?
He said March.
Someday it's gonna run out, man. Like, you know what I mean? Oh man. Yeah, but like the Wukong game, it does look good, but I don't know, man. It looks a bit janky, dude. It looks a bit janky, like. I mean, I see the review scores, like you gotta. I mean, these days, review scores, review websites. They give some woke ass indie games like high scores. They would give a game like God of War like a 2 out of 10. Like it's like you can't really. You'll rather watch up some YouTube channels, these days, like and check out what they have to say.
Yeah.
Make up your mind. The what?
So what?
Gotham Knights, that game is ass, and they reviewed it. Game is terrible. Don't ever buy that game. Gotham Knights.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck, dude. What the fuck? 30 frames per second on a console that I paid $500 for, dude, or 800. Like, what the fuck, man? Yeah, that's corny as fuck, man. Like, why the hell did they even do that? They canceled the PS4 version like 4 months or 3 months before the game was going to be released. Like, what the shit?
Beyond, baby.
Dude.
Gotta work, though.
Yeah, like what was the game called? It was a Batman game on PS4. Do you remember the game I'm talking about? Bear. It looked fucking amazing, dude. It's like, yeah, that one where you can call the car and like fly around, and then you look at Gotham Knights and just like, what the fuck went wrong, man? It's unbelievable. It's like there's like 3.5 people walking around on the streets and like 2.5 cars. There's like no smoke coming from any air vents. It's so sterile, dude. It's like, man, these people, imagine if they had to make the new Mortal Kombat. We're fucked.
Ew.
Shit, man. Yeah, like, shit. There's too much good shit coming out next year. Yo, Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2? None of you dudes play that shit?
I played 15 and I played a little bit of the remake 7.
Did you didn't like the 7 remake?
Nah, that shit fire. I just never finished.
Oh, I was like, wait, hold up, man.
That nigga, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm gonna keep it a bean right now. Like, Cloud,
bro.
Bro, the DMC.
That game, I could not believe it. I could not believe when I played it how fun that shit was. Like when I first saw it, I was like, man, they changed up the systems and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was trying to get used to how it played and all that.
Appreciate the follow, Spirit. Thank you, man.
Yeah, but they did a good job on it, man. And it's a long ass game as well, dude. Like, holy shit.
I gotta finish it. I had
Oh, you never finished it? Oh man. Dude, if you finish, dude, why not just restart the whole game, man? Might as well. And like, dude, like, you don't even have that much longer to wait for part 2. It's gonna be out next year, but I believe it's only PS5.
I'm gonna have PS5 right
If you buy this 5K one over here, you sure as hell will, sir.
now. Nah, I ain't trying to do all that stuff. You ain't finna finesse me. You feel me?
Nah, man. Yo, Legacy of Kain remake supposedly is happening now because they've been sending out shit, dude. I'm like a PS1 man, like these legendary PS1 games being remade from the ground up with PS5 graphics, like the technology of the day, man. Like shit, dude. When I saw the Silent Hill 2 remake, dude, like I had a whole roll of tissue here, dude. Like I'm talking like 300 pieces as gone, dude, just in 2 minutes. Like. That Silent Hill 2 remake, man, is looking mighty good, dude. Fuck, man. Can we just, like, dude, like, I've been begging for it for so long. All the games that I wanted are being remade, but, like, just 1 or 2 games, man, like a Tenchu remake and a Burnout 3 Takedown remake, dude. Like, with proper online, let me fuck up some kids online, dude. All these fucking kids these days, man, with a loud-ass mouth, man. Come see me in Burnout, homie. Crash my car 3 fucking front porch shit, man. That game was so fun, man, back in the day.
See me in Need for Speed.
1v1 me in Need for Speed Underground, cuz. Shit. 20 frames per second. Yeah, I don't care too much about remasters, but like remakes, if they're done well, man. I mean, like the Dead Space remake as well, man. That game, the graphics on that game, dude, it's just like holy fucking shit. It's like,
How you
like,
feel
I
about
swear,
the Resident
man.
Evil remake?
oh yeah. Resident Evil 2 remake, bro. I couldn't believe that shit could even run on a PS4, man. It's like they give you the keys to a nuclear fucking missile launch code, dude, when you first put that shit in. Like, damn, I'm really playing this shit. It looks that good. Fuck, man. Yeah. Resident Evil 4 remake is looking really, really good as well, man.
Oh yeah, well Leon, that's the one everybody love, right?
Yeah, it's Resident Evil. I mean, I don't know. A lot of people are saying Resident Evil 4 is like one of the best games ever made. I don't know about that, man. I think that's the original Resident Evil 2, man. Like on the PS1. Like even the remake cut a few corners on that game, man. Like honestly, it really did. But like it's still an amazing game. But like Resident Evil 4, there's no doubt about it, man. It is a very good game. It's really good. Yeah. It's actually a really fun game as well, you know, to go back to. Yeah, hopefully they'll remake Resident Evil Code Veronica after this one. That's one that I'm hoping for, but I love Code Veronica, man. But we'll see. Or Onimusha remake that got leaked a couple years ago, and Dino Crisis remake. Man. Take my money, dude.
Yeah, God of War Ragnarok's probably the game I've ever like. It's the most hype I've ever been for a game.
Really?
Yeah.
I think for me, it must have been Mortal Kombat 9, Elden Ring, and Resident Evil 2 remake.
Yeah.
But I am definitely excited, you know, for God of War, because it's the sequel to, like, you know, just such a solid game, you know, when it was released.
And this is the last one for Norse mythology.
Yeah, I really have a feeling, man, they might just go back in time and revisit, like, the original God of War, where he gets his powers first, and remake that shit.
Oh shit.
Can you imagine that? I have a feeling they're gonna do that, dude.
That would be nuts.
Like, I don't know. I haven't looked at any of the spoilers, so I'm just guessing here, but, like, I've got a feeling, like, Loki's, like, gonna sacrifice himself or something, you know, or Atreus. Like, it's gonna, like, reset time or events, and then he has to go through all of it again, knowing everything, and that will, like, change up, like, what they do in the remake, because he knows.
Yeah.
You know, basically Mortal Kombat 11 bullshit, right? Like, time travel, but, dude, I don't, man, no homo, but who the fuck do I have to suck, dude, to get a God of War 1, 2, 3 remake in one game? Can you imagine with the graphics of today?
Oh man.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, I think because there was like a mural on one of the walls where it was showing somebody. I think it was Tyr. It was showing them potentially going back to Greece.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, was that in the first one?
This was in the trailer.
Oh, in the trailer.
Yeah, it was either in the trailer or the. It was either in the trailer or the collector's edition. Like, you know, when they had that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was in one of those. I can't remember.
I just don't
speculating
want like the remake to be like me playing with like some scrawny ass Atreus kid.
Yeah, nah.
Like, fuck that, dude. Let me rip some assholes, dude, with God, you know, Kratos, you know?
Yeah. That's what we started with.
Oh. Fuck, man. Yeah, dude, that'd be sick. I didn't even see that, man. Shit.
That's just speculation, though.
Yeah, but speculation isn't bad. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Have you ever played a first-person shooter called Time Splitters?
No.
Do you know of it?
All
right. Well, it was like a launch title for like the PlayStation 2 back in 2000,
Yeah.
and it was quite awesome, man. Like it was like an arcade competitive shooter basically with like multiplayer, and it was crazy, man. But supposedly they're making like a next game out of that. But yeah, you're not familiar with it. That's kind of
Yeah. That was good, Rock. I got you. I'm about to shoot your invite.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, man, what other games are like in development or had been announced that we haven't heard of for a long time.
I think we're gonna get. Well, we always get like never
FIFA 2024.
I wonder what new games they're gonna announce at the Game Awards.
Yeah, it's Game Awards, and there's going to be a Sony showcase at the end of January.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that will happen. They do that every January, so
Fuck the bullshit. Give me another SmackDown versus Raw, goddamn. Back when the wrestling games was cool. You feel
yeah,
me?
back in the day.
Yeah. Not this bullshit. Motherfucker barely bump into you and you laying on the ground for 10 minutes.
Oh, yo, forgot Splinter Cell remake.
Splinter Cell.
Yo, you guys, come on, man. Yo, Julie, you're like around, you're about what? My age, 35?
Who?
You, how old are you?
Why don't you ever insult me like that?
You said you grew up in Mortal Kombat, man. I was like, shit, this dude's about my age.
No, sir. No, sir. I'm not
Oh,
granddad ass boy. Like,
yo, my granddad, man. I look like a fucking 15. If a shame. Yo, but
how do I sound to you?
But the remake will be fire.
How do I sound to you? Why'd you say some crazy?
oh man, I thought you were about my age, man. Shit. Well, I mean, if you're not around my age, man, I have to make assumptions that y'all played the shittiest Splinter Cell first, and never the old ones. Y'all started at like, what's it called? Splinter Cell Conviction. That was a turd, that game. Fuck.
I'm 27,
Double Agent, the best one.
Which one?
Double Agent.
Oh no, bro! It was. Wait, which version? The original Xbox or the Xbox 360 version?
I think it was the 360.
No, that one was terrible. That was fucking ass, dude. I got it on launch, dude. The frame rate, that was like 2.5 frames per second. And they cut levels. Dude, they cut levels and shit from that game, dude. Like, bro, did you know? Yeah, bro, I didn't even know this shit until like a couple of years ago. Splinter Cell Double Agent, there was 3 versions. There was the GameCube version, GameCube version, PS2 version, and original Xbox version, and Xbox 360 version.
Yeah.
And the best version out of all of them was the original Xbox and the GameCube version. Like,
Oh yeah, it was the GameCube version. There we go.
okay, yeah, yo, that was sick. That was sick.
I mean,
Like,
Back 4 Blood was pretty much, Left 4 Dead.
Bro, Left 4 Dead, dude, can't go wrong with that. Dude, I said that last week, man. We need a fucking Left 4 Dead 2 remake, man. PS5 or Xbox and PC, dude. Let's play. Like, dude, that game just, they don't give a fuck, man. The original developer is gone, like the Back 4 Blood team is not the Left 4 Dead team. A lot of people make that mistake. It's the same name, but none of the original Left 4 Dead developers work there. That's why Back 4 Blood is so fucking ass.
PC is still pretty active. It's a masterpiece. I don't know what you do. What's your game? Did you fix your connection, Cubic? Before I invite you.
Bro, like, did you guys ever play Splinter Cell Chaos Theory?
Splinter Cell Chaos Theory?
I don't remember which one it was.
That's the third one. The second one and the third one are probably the best. Honestly, Double Agent, the original Xbox version, man. I actually replayed that shit last year when I had my original Xbox here for a bit. Is fuck, man. That game is so amazing. It's such a good game, man. Like Chaos Theory and Double Agent on the original Xbox. It was like when Chaos Theory came out on the original Xbox, and this was in 2005, I believe. just before the Xbox 360 was released, or 2004. When you had an Xbox, dog, in that game, and you showed your friends, they wouldn't have believed you if they didn't see it. Like, the graphics on that game, they were like the best graphics. Like, not even PC. And Doom 3 came out like a year before that, right? Like, on PC. Like, the graphics in that game was just Splinter Cell Chaos Theory, man. Like, I don't know how the fuck they did that shit, but like, fuck, man. It was something else, man. And gameplay, like, you could be like in a hallway, and like you could shoot out a light, the guard would come, you could like jump up the wall and do like a split in midair and like hang there, and then aim down, like, dude, fuck, man.
Yo, what's good, Tommy Goose? What's up? Medieval Dot. We used to say GTA 3 graphics were realistic.
Yeah, but they were when the game was released. Like, that was like, I don't know, man. It's hard if you weren't there. If you weren't there on launch playing that game day one on PS2, bro, you wouldn't have understood like the explosion that caused, dude. Like GTA 3, bro, you went from GTA 2 to like something like open world. You could pick you could walk out, you could go into any car you wanted. Like, dude, you could like, man, I can't even talk about it. It was fucking, I can't explain it. Like, it was like when Metal Gear Solid 2 was first shown and then people were playing it. Like, everybody was like, yo, this ain't real gameplay, bro. Yeah, that's really what it looked like. Like, dude, it was unfucking believable. Unbelievable. I remember, man, buying those gaming magazines with those DVDs for my PS2. It's the same with Tekken Tag Tournament, right? Just before I got my PS2 on launch, like, bro, you go from Tekken 3, which was a good-looking game, to like something that's like fucking 10 times more detailed. It's like, holy shit, how is that even possible? You know, like, holy shit, dude.
What's up, I got? You see, I forgot about the new Assassin's Creed coming out. Yeah, I ain't heard about that. GTA 3 came out 2001. It's been 21 years.
Man, I was 13. I was almost 14 on the PS. No, wait, no. Wait. Yeah. I got PS2 on launch. That was what, 2000, the year 2000 November? Yeah, 2000 November. I would have been 12 to 13. Yeah, GTA 3 came out a year later. Yeah. Ah, man. Assassin's Creed, bro, there's a new Assassin's Creed every year. Fuck that game. Fuck Call of Duty. Fuck Assassin's Creed. Shove Far Cry up your ass as well. Fuck, man. Every year there's a new fucking go to this tower and turn on the communication center kind of game. I'm good. Imagine if Elden Ring did that, dude. Like, bro, go to this area and activate this watchtower. But I mean, what was the last one you played? What was it called?
The last what?
No, I was asking my girlfriend. She was playing that Valhalla game, but that isn't like where you turn on the bullshit poop towers and shit, right? It was like an open, like that Valhalla game. What I heard when my girlfriend was playing it here, like I didn't watch her too much playing because I was busy with my own games, but I did look at it a couple of times with my shoulder. I was like, nah, that looks pretty good. You know, it's a pretty large game. You know, like, yeah.
The graphics from GTA 3 have a lot of space for our own imagination to fill imperfections.
Bro, there was no, to the eye, to what we had back then. When you bought GTA 3 on day one in 2001, there were no imperfections. That game was perfect. Because there was nothing like it. Nothing before that did that. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Console players were PC players were crying because they couldn't play the game because it wasn't released on PC yet. You know what I mean? Like, it got on consoles first, dude. Like, there was nothing like it. If you look at it back today, oh man, yeah, with the shit. So back in the day, if a game wasn't locked to 30 frames per second, nobody cared. All the games released from like on the PS1 to PS2 era. None of them were truly, well, outside of a few, locked to like 30 frames per second, let alone 60. Like, shit, for some games, we were playing them on 20 frames per second, and it felt like it was running smooth because it wasn't like that, like to this day and age, where everything has to be locked to 30 or everything has to be locked to 60, especially in competitive games. You know, gamers these days are more susceptible to that, you know, because we're so spoiled with these are the new standards, you know? So yeah, like that's the difference. Back in the day, dude, you'd play Tenchu on the PS1 and you're running at like about 22, 23 frames per second. You played Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty for the first time on PS2.
God, I missed that shit.
Dude, one of the best looking PS2 games back in the day, right? Yo, at certain areas, bro, you don't even notice it, but that game only runs at like 15 frames per second, the original. And then it goes back to 60, then to 30, you know? Zone of the Enders has the same thing. But back then, dude, it was different. It was just, it was different, man. I mean, these days, dude, like, I don't know. It's different. It's weird because nobody ever wrote a rule like, hey, games have to be at least 30 or games have to be at least 60. It just happened, you know? Consoles, developers decided that pushing the graphical envelope is important, but also important these days is a steady frame rate. But also important these days is a steady frame rate. Sometimes developers can't do any of those two. Look at what's it called? Gotham. What's it called?
Gotham Knights.
Yeah, look at that shit. Running that shit on a 15 frame per second PS5 as if I'm playing on a PS1. Like shit. Yeah. Back then, man. There's so many games that got rated like 9 out of 10s, 9.3 out of 10, 10 out of 10s, 8.5. Like games that are still like in the top 100 best games ever made that don't even run consistently at 30 frames per second or have dips into like the mids to single digit frame rates. You know, like look at the original Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. The original Soul Reaver. Bro, it's a fucking legendary game and it's really good, but fuck, man. Good luck fucking with that frame rate. I tried it like a couple of months back. I had to uninstall that shit and just play it on an emulator because what the fuck, man? But back then as a kid, you know, that's the newest thing, you know, it's the best up till that date, so you don't criticize it as hard or maybe even notice it, you know, like...
Yeah.
From 6
Imagine
era, like SNES and Mega Drive.
Yeah, but even those games had like choppy frame rates, man. But it just like, dude, if you do like Shoryuken with Ken in the original Street Fighter for the Super Nintendo, where he has his flaming fist, right? Where Ken can do like a flaming Shoryuken, and the character takes fire damage. Bro, the Super Nintendo itself, it skips the character itself. If you look at the screen, it goes only like 7 frames per second. For about 5 seconds. Damn. Yeah. It's like, it's crazy, man. These games, the game goes 58 frames per second instead of 60, and like it's World War III on Twitter, man.
Said the PS1 was a step backwards, think?
Nah.
How'd you feel about the PS1, Dr. Will?
But I think, dude, like, I went from... I was there at like late Atari, so my dad had like an Atari, and then I went to the NES, and from there I only had the NES for like I think like 2 years, and then my mom and dad got me a Super Nintendo. So I go from Super Nintendo to PlayStation. I never had a 64. I did rent a 64 at a friend's house and like at the store. But when I had my PS1, see, for me, the memories are maybe a bit different because I was lucky, like back in the day, like my uncle knew somebody that could mod PlayStation 1s like at launch, you know, so I had like within 2 years I had like hundreds of games. So I played and I was a young kid, you know, I didn't have homework, you know, so I had a lot of time to play.
Yeah.
So for me, the PlayStation 1, like when I first got it, you know, I got shit, what the fuck did I get? Like I remember getting Resident Evil 1, I got Tekken 2,
Yeah.
got like fuck man, I don't remember. I had a I don't remember, but I know I had Resident Evil 1 and Tekken 2, and you know, the first few weeks before I got more games, and I just remember like I was like 7, dude, or 8, you know, when the PS1 when I had it. So PS1 was only out for like half a year or so.
Yeah.
My memories of that console, dude, I think the PS1, but the PS2 also, like, it's kind of hard to say. I think they're both legendary consoles.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we have so many franchises that are still running today, and some of them are still really good. Some of them have gotten really shit. Look at Mortal Kombat. But like Tekken, you know, although Tekken 7, nah, I don't think it's as good as Tekken 6. Tekken Tag Tournament 2 doesn't count. That's a different game altogether. But like, you know, Tekken 1, 2, 3, Tenchu series, Mortal Kombat series on the PlayStation. You know, going from the Super Nintendo to the PlayStation 1, the same game, Mortal Kombat 3, and then seeing the graphics be like as if you saw it back then in the arcades as a kid, watching the arcade players play, you know? Like, you have those graphics at home now, and like, it was something else, man. It was something else.
So what is Arc anyway? I don't know.
You've been around for a minute, Dr. Lil. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm kind of like a fucking old-ass relic, man. I mean, I'm not as old as that old hieroglyph Tom Brady, but I am kind of old, man.
He said hieroglyph.
I mean, shit. Tom, is Tom here? Tom, when are we gonna retire, man? Retirement home in about what, a year or 3, 4? Like, man, I mean, I'm not that far, man. You know?
So
Yeah.
sure get ice puddle again.
Yeah, they gotta give him something in MK12, man. If they ain't got no clone, don't make the ice puddle like a separate fucking move. Give him one. You gotta make a choice, NetherRealm. Either ice clone or ice puddle, or give him an aerial.
Should Dark
Normalized
Mode
blast.
for Tom too. I think in 2 hours my connection will be better. Alright, Cubic. Fossilization. I play on PS1, the original Biohazard and Japan version. At 1996, I have to wait for a solution and magazine to find out what to do.
Okay. What? Yeah, that gave me brain cancer. But yeah, man. I try to understand. Wait, hold up. I play on PS1 in original Biohazard in Japan. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. You played it in 1996. I got you, man. I got you. Right. I have to wait. Solution to magazines. Yeah. I just had like an American PlayStation 1 import, and back in 1996, I got it modded by my uncle and by a friend of my uncle's, and in a year time, I had about 60 games. So, but that didn't stop me from like buying gaming magazines and looking up reviews, you know. And like, I was young, man. I was 7 years old when I was reading English magazines, man. Like gaming magazines, you know. Like, I love that shit, man. It came with like a, what do you call it? With like a game demo, you know, demo disc with like videos.
Well, I had
and...
I don't know what you're talking about, dog. I had to make A.B. Honor Roll to goddamn get Sailean monks, nigga. I was that young, you feel me?
Yeah. Yo, who's this fake doctor in your chat, bro? There's a fake doctor, dude. What the? He's even got the same fucking color as me, man. Hold on, man. What's going on here? Let me take a look. That's not. I'm no longer Dr. Love, but I used to be. Okay. Damn, Twitch be giving out check marks fucking day one, people. What in tarnation? Well, I think I'm gonna buy a check mark off Elon Musk for $20.
Important.
Shit, man. Yeah. Gotta wait though. Next year, the games are now flooding in, man. No games for like 8 months, and then all of a sudden, like in October, it's all starting. You know, like all these
Slamming
games.
us with everything.
Yeah, it's incredible, man. It's incredible how hard your wallet is getting absolutely ass fucked. holy shit, this Jason has no respect, man. Chill, dog. What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
This man just gave birth to Jackie, dude, in the middle of the fucking stage or in the corner, and she couldn't do shit. Did you see that shit? You got the armor and the red screen. Oh man, this character, dude. I don't know, man. I have a feeling that Michael Myers character is gonna be in MK12. Ed Boon does like that character. I don't know why they would. You say what, Julie?
I can't respond to you. You have a name wrong. You been calling my name right the whole time. Now
Isn't it Julie? Julie, it's a party in the sun. July. Is it just July? Yo, my man's having a stroke over there, dog. Yo, is it just July?
Yes, it's July.
Ah, shit, man. I'm sorry, dude. Oh, man. Man, you should have told me the first time, man. Be like, bitch, what the fuck you just say to me?
You feel me? That's all you had to say. You feel me?
Oh,
But-
man, that dude left, man.
I think he was asking if you seen the new Halloween, Dr. Love.
Oh, no, man. I tried to watch the last one. And honestly, the one that came out last year,
That shit was ass.
every year is a disappointment. I'm no longer being tricked. It's like, have you tried that new Call of Duty? No, I'm good. I'm staying away from that shit. Nah, but I heard people say that this was like a bit better, I guess. But
Hell no.
it's not. Man, why y'all lying to me, man? I don't get. Man, I swear, dude, it's hard to trust people from the Mortal Kombat community. Most of these kids are like fucking 15, bro. I gotta listen to people like fucking Tom Brady's age to be believable, you know what I mean? But like,
Yeah.
you gotta listen to like a bunch of hieroglyphs, man, because you can't trust people, man. Shit. It's like when people come in your stream and shit and be like, yo, this character is like minus, the new game just came out. Nah, this is minus, bro, don't mash. And just getting fucking chipped out in the corner like to death. And then you figure out after stream like, man, that shit was +5, what the fuck? Nah, but I've been watching anime with my girlfriend mostly, man. Like we've been rewatching the Bleach series, you know, because you know the new series just released, and
Yeah.
I like anime movies, you know, like the 18+ ones, you know, with like Ninja Scroll and shit like that. Dude, there's thousands, right? That we rewatch. Like we watch some Marvel series, you know, we like Marvel. It's okay, but like not all of it is good, you know. But
Yeah.
the new Black Adam, like I saw a review, gave it like a 4 out of 10, and then I'm hearing people say, like I said again, say that it's actually bullshit. It's really good.
You didn't see it yet?
I have not seen it yet. Is it good?
I liked it.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it, man. Fuck it. I love the Justice League Snyder cut though. The original was ass.
Yes.
But the Snyder cut, man. Fuck,
Snyder,
dude.
I loved it.
Man, that movie was good, dude. Fuck.
The Flash scene gave me chills. That shit was crazy.
Oh yeah, yeah. But also with Martian Manhunter, like, dude, it was just so much cool.